I'm Matt Davis, and I work in marine production. I kind of oversee all the custom fabrication here at High Speed Welding. I started doing upholstery about 8 or 9 years ago and took over that shop as well when we lost our seamstress that was with us for a while. At High Speed, November will be 14 years. I knew Stuart through fraternity and at UNCW, and after college I worked for UNCW for a while on the landscaping crew, and I did a part-time gig with Stuart installing T-tops after work just to have a little second income. That turned into a full-time job. Like I said, 14 years ago was the day I started full-time. Get in about 7:30 and get back on whatever project I left off the other day. And I flip-flop my time between in here making canvas and sewing cushions, and flip that between here and outside, where I kind of oversee 2 or 3 people and do a little bit of custom fabrication myself. We all get along pretty well. Everyone has a job to do, and there's a little bit of cross-training, but everybody kind of does their job and collaborates, and little bits of the puzzle come together to make the end product pretty seamlessly. It's more relaxed here. I've had a couple jobs where it was just keep your head down, don't talk to anyone, don't have fun, don't laugh, don't listen to music. But there's none of that here. You can cut up a little bit, as long as you get your job done and you do it safely. There's no reason why you can't have fun. And so I think that's the biggest difference between working here and other places. Is this is a fun place to work. We try to keep our eye on quality, for sure. Everything we do, we don't half-ass anything. We use good quality components. The materials are great, and we just kind of put it all together in a way that we don't cut corners, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Quality has always been utmost importance. I think whoever would apply would enjoy it, as long as you're willing to work as a team. And I would definitely consider a career here. It's Stuart's fair, it gives me pay bumps every now and then, and just to stay competitive. I've never thought about leaving just because, it's, I kind of have a lot of time off, which is great, and the pay is competitive, and I feel like I'm valued, and my skills are always evolving.
My name is Kaylin Williams. People call me Kale because they mispronounce my name a lot. My role is Stuart's executive assistant and any and everything else that needs to be done. A typical day, I show up really early, catch up on all my emails from the night before, making sure things are scheduled, ran out, production smooth, we're running the correct colors and powder coat, keeping up with customers that are already having work orders that are in work queue or that are building ones, doing estimates back and forth with Stuart, and just keeping everything going. The culture at High Speed Welding is amazing. We all get along. The guys are so talented. They all respect each other, and that makes working here a lot different. I have a great working and business relationship with Stuart, and we get a lot done together. I don't have any complaints. The favorite part of my job is I grew up in Wilmington, North Carolina, and I grew up offshore fishing. So to talk to someone on the phone and create what essentially is a piece of paper we put in a packing slip, and watch that turn into a beautiful finished tower or project or hardtop, anything from start to finish, just by printing a piece of paper and being able to trust the employees, the guys downstairs, and know that they're going to execute it well. and seeing that customer happy. I'm passionate about what I do, and that's my favorite part of it, is watching something small turn into something amazing.
My name is Roy Taylor, and I run 2 of the CNC machines that we have here. One of them, I design things in the computer, and it's a table that cuts the metal. Then the edges get cleaned up, and the second CNC machine is a brake. So we, if necessary, bend up the parts to whatever form is, necessary for their function. So I've known Stuart for a long time. Our businesses used to be side by side. I had a metal fabrication business as well, but just totally different from what Stuart did. Got to know him before he moved his business over here, and then down the road, I owned the CNC machine that he later bought from me that I run for him now. And I was already cutting some designs for him and doing a little bit of work for him. And when I closed my business, he bought the CNC machine, and when he got it operational, I offered to come and show him how to run it and just make sure it was operating properly, and offered to cut for him from time to time, and we developed a relationship just based on that little bit. So I've been here for over 1.5 years now. Typical day is partial drawing. Everything that we draw, people bring concepts, even if it's a bracket for one of the other divisions here, they could bring it just scratched on paper with some basic dimensions. I'll take that, draw it in the computer so that it can be cut with the CNC machine. I will cut it, clean up all the edges, bend it if necessary, and deliver it to whatever department or powder coat or whatever the next step is. I had a strong background, and obviously I bought the CNC machine new, so I've been operating it for 15 years now. So I already had the design part dialed in and how to run the machine, the CNC cutting machine. But working with the guys here, there's some extremely talented people, and so their knowledge base has taught me, I've learned from that, and then they've learned from my knowledge base, and together, just the whole thing has grown. Everyone's knowledge has grown off of each other. Team culture, everybody works really good together. It seems like it would be really competitive from division to division. And of course there's friendly competition, but the truth is that everyone is working together here, and there are a lot of jobs that cross divisions. And when you do that, it's important that everyone can work together and to accomplish a goal that, takes many different people to work on, and it's friendly and everyone is supportive. I'm really impressed with that part of it. My previous work, I spent several years working by myself, where I did every component of the business, and it's really nice to work with other guys that are smart and driven, and take pride in their work and trying to help each other along to get the job done. Truth is, it's there's no one particular project. I mean, maybe the Fathom clothing racks, that's a really good project, and it involves several different divisions here. Worked closely with Stuart on that one, a lot of design work in it. I'm proud of that, but I'm really proud of just about everything we do. Sometimes it's as simple as some kind of mounting bracket that it's just very difficult to figure out how to make it and how to bend it up and not over weld, and so even simple things like that, I enjoy it all.
My name is Michael Tusky, and I am the powder coat department manager. I pretty much oversee all of the day-to-day operations of sandblasting and powder coating and quality control. Well, I've been here for about 6.5 years. I started off, I was rolling burritos at Moe's Southwest Grill. I was in school to be a welder. A buddy of mine got the job here, and saw an opportunity and I took it. When I first started here, I was pretty much just like a shop hand. I was painting welds, installing T-tops, minimal welding and fabricating, and then I grew from there, started doing more welding, fabricating, and now I oversee this department. The typical day here is a lot of just prep work, sandblasting, powder coating, and then finishing the product and so it can go out the door. I'd say with the culture, you get like a fine combination of like fast-paced factory work mixed with like laid-back family vibe. Like a lot of the guys get along very well, and it's nice to like be in that environment. The project that I'm most proud of would be the powder coat project. We built this operation from the ground up. Started with just a small storage shop, and now it's a fully functioning powder coat facility, and that's pretty cool. I do believe so, yeah. Between the oven and our spray booth, I'm pretty sure it sets us up to be the largest operation. I would tell them to come in and be ready to work. Be ready for change. Basically be a sponge, because you're gonna learn a lot of random things that are gonna be very useful on different aspects of the shop. I knew nothing about welding and fabricating. I basically just randomly chose it and I went to school. I came into this shop not knowing how to weld aluminum, and now it is the passion of my life. The sky is the limit when it comes to fabricating aluminum, and it's a very interesting concept once you figure it out. It's the aspect of when we need to get a job done, everybody is serious, it's hands-on, we're all working very hard to get the job done, but then like we can switch that over to everybody's cutting up, we're laid back, we're all friends, and like that's a very cool dynamic to be a part of like that culture.